guys, welcome back to another episode of the Eastbourne Fisherman Beginner's Guide to Rig Making. Today we're going to be looking at this little fellow, the Trident Hangover. It's a new product for up and over rigs. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a Trident up and over rig, just to show you how the Hangover works and you know what its application's for. Right, so to make this rig we're going to need the following. So you're going to need a shock leader or a main line. For the main line we're using Asso Ultraflex 70 lb. You're also going to need a Snood line. So the Snood line we use 30 lb Amnesia. The main rig body I figured out is going to be about 3 foot long, with a snood of around 4 foot. The reason for this is obviously because we want a long flowing snood, which is going to be placed you know, away from the lead. This is to really target, you know, the bigger species fish, predominantly maybe rays and smoothhounds and things like that. So I have cut the main line, which is here. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to tie on to the bottom a termination link. This is also a Trident tackle product. You just feed that through the hole at the bottom, like so, and then we do a six turn blood knot, which is nice and easy for beginners. So 6 turns up the line, and then we just place the tag end back through the bottom. We wet that and then pull. That's the first part of the rig. Right guys, so what we're going to do now is we're going to feed the rest of our components on as follows. So you're going to need a crimp, a bead, a power swivel, got a 100 lb power swivel there, a bead, a crimp, that's the bottom part. Then we do the top, the hangover part. So we're going to need another crimp. Just going to feed that onto the line. We need the SRT spring, which come in the pack. So we just feed that onto the line. They're a bit fiddly, but you know, once you get them on, they're absolutely great. That goes on the line like that. And then our hangover sits this way up, with the tag end facing upwards on the rig, and then we tie our termalink to the other end on the top. You're just using the same 6 turn blood knot that we use. Pulling that tight. That's so. Right. So this is the rig as follows. So at the bottom there you got the termination link. You got the crimp, the bead, the swivel, the bead, 2 crimps. Then we got the SRT spring there, and the hangover there. So what happens is this will be crimped, you know, to the bottom part of the rig. The snood will run up and up over this hangover and back down, and it will connect to a roto clip, which is here. Once the rig hits the water, the roto will eject the hook, and then it will pop the hangover and pop in your snood away from the main rig body. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sort the hook length out now. For the hooks on the hook length, I do tend to chop and change between these 4-0 circle hooks. These are razor claw ones, absolutely fantastic. I do like using circle hooks. I find that it does give it a nice hook up. It doesn't deep hook; it hooks in the side of the mouth. So you know they're a pretty good option if you want to try you know, a hook that is more friendly to the fish really. On the other hand, we've got specimen X's. These are absolutely fantastic strong hooks from Cox Rawle. I use these in the 2-0. Sometimes I combine the two in a pulley pennel, so I'll have that at the bottom and that at the top. But you know, you can mix and match and have a go yourself and see what works best for you. Right, so the hook length is like we said, 4 foot. So what we're going to do is we're going to tie one end onto the swivel on the main line, and then on the other end we're going to put our hook. So we'll do that now for you, and I'll come back to you and show you, how we go. Right guys, so this is the rig, what it looks like when it's all made up. So we come down, we got the hangover there into the spring and the crimp, and then come down into our beads and swivel, and then our hooks at the bottom. Once we hit this paddle, you know, that flips the hangover off. Then we got like a huge 4-foot hook length down by the lead there. Just to show you again from the hangover, when you hit the paddle, you know, it fires off the hook length. Absolutely fantastic. So guys, there it is, the Trident Tackle hangover rig. There it is in all its glory. Absolutely fantastic bit of kit. I will definitely be using these, you know, in the hope of my ray mission. So that's all from me for today, guys. If you do want to, you know, pick up some of these hangovers for yourself and try them out, they are currently on the website, which I'll put in the comments. They are £2.50, I believe, for 12. And they do come with springs and crimps as well, in a multitude of colours. So go and check them out, give them a go yourself, and let me know what you think. Right, so that's it from me for today, guys. Thank you very much for joining me on another episode of Rig Making for Beginners.